It is too damn early in the morning. I randomly woke up and decided to check my phone, and I went onto Twitter and I saw Square Enix uploaded a new article talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And in this article, they've not only dropped a bunch of great details, they've also went ahead and included the video recap for Final Fantasy VII Remake that apparently fans will be greeted with. Newcomers especially, when they boot up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and are getting into it without playing Remake. We're gonna check this out live together. If you love all things Final Fantasy, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date. And also, there's a bunch of other new information they dropped in the article. Still deciding on if this will all be in one video, but we'll see. Now let's jump into this recap and see just what they're doing. It's called Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the story so far.
So much to tell. Where should I even start? With all that we saw, what we heard, what we felt, this planet of ours, destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps.
They got Red 13 narrating it.
Midgar, the city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric Power Company.
Yo, this has to be Red narrating from the future.
Essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry as Mako.
Red's talking to his kids, I bet.
The world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them,
A lot of it is remake footage.
an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1. In Sector 8, amidst the aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom.
Why isn't this in
To
4K?
symbolize reunion. And thus was destiny set in motion.
Flowers symbolizing reunion.
Reactor 1 gone, Avalanche set their sights on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's hands. The company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame.
I gotta say, man, they're doing a fantastic job with this. Like, Red 13 doing the recap is so good for many things, because for one, he does have an incredibly long lifespan. For those that have beaten Final Fantasy VII Original, spoilers alert, at the very end, they actually show a segment where it's 500 years later into the future, and it shows Red 13 with 2 or 3 cubs where they're running through some ruins, and then they reach the top of the mountain and they can see Midgar, and they see that the planet has grown like vegetation, and life has formed over Midgar, where it used to once, at one point, drain the planet of its energy. It's now flourishing, and it's really poetic and nice and really well done. So to me, I'm hearing this and all I can think about is Red at the very end. Maybe in part 3 we're also going to get another recap for Rebirth from Red, and at the very end we'll see it's him talking to his cubs, talking to his kids, and the future essentially with him, because obviously he has a long lifespan. The gang, the party, everybody that would have known about what he had a part to play in as far as like protecting the planet and saving it and stopping Sephiroth and Shinra, he's the one person that would know this story. So he's keeping the tradition and the story alive with his kin, and I love that. I love this so much.
At Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost, Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody. With her capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land.
Fauna.
For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet. And only she could guide them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart. was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story
Okay.
and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead. The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be stopped, Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars and the catalyst of our plight. Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge. Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air.
Oh my god, I'm getting chills again.
The arbiters of fate descended upon the city. Before their imposing wall, Aerith warned us. This was Destiny's crossroads. Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it. To fight them was to break free. On the other side of fate, Sephiroth waited, the Whispers undulating within him. Cloud brought his blade down upon his rival, sundering destiny. The fight won, and the shackles of destiny broken. We stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom. It was there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
Oh man, I was so into it. I'm like, please, more. Okay, so about 5 minutes. Oh, look at that. PlayStation 5 exclusive. Not available on other formats at least until May 29th, 2024. For those that are watching, the last time that they said this specifically was with Intergrade. When Intergrade and Intermission dropped, they said that it was not available on other formats at least until 6 months. It was like, what? From June till December 16th it was. And it was revealed during the Game Awards later that year, in I think December 4th or December 7th, that Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade was coming to PC on Epic Game Store first, and then Steam 6 months after that. And that definitely was the case. So I think that within 3 months, we'll be able to play Rebirth on PC, which is a good move on Square Enix's part. I mean, they're definitely going to be recouping a lot of money because their fiscal year ends at the end of March, right? And the game comes out February 29th. Then in essentially the beginning of the next fiscal year, they have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming to PC, and then Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trails expansion should be dropping around that time. So, oh man, that was great. Red 13, yo, shout outs to Max Middleman, voice of Red 13, did a fantastic job with that. I was so like into it that I'm thinking to do a replay of Final Fantasy VII Remake, but like a fresh one, like a whole new account, getting the platinum for it. I think that would be really cool. How do you guys feel about that? Would you guys enjoy watching a platinum journey stream? And maybe I'll compile that into a video like I Am Rob TV, or shout outs to Rob TV. He does awesome platinum summary videos of his own journeys. You know, I can't lie, I am a little disappointed because when I heard that we were going to be getting a recap of the Final Fantasy VII Remake events, I was thinking that it was going to be a full like CGI recap, kind of like what we got here. I'm gonna let it play through, but you guys watch from this point because it does come up quick.
It's upon us, the reunion, when worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
See, it's 4 shots right there. This again is a State of Play like trailer that came out. I'm gonna try to see if I can go back through it slowly because it does pass by pretty quickly. But like right here, this right here is a regular scene from the remake, and then this is new right here. This is all new. All of these angles are new, and the art style is completely different from what it was in remake. So it's like, my whole thing is that we were gonna get, the recap was gonna be like this right here, all this like this new CGI. is it VisionWorks, right? Is it VisionWorks? I forget the name of the company that does this for Square, but this looks amazing. And I just, now I'm wondering, when are we going to get this? Like this all of this stuff is brand new footage, right? It's completely new. Like the art style is completely different too. You could totally tell. So now I'm wondering, when in the game are we supposed to get this? Like this, they wouldn't show this in the beginning of the game, I feel like, right? I feel like it'd be kind of redundant to do that, since the recap that we just watched is going to be what people can access in the menu. Like this footage of Aerith is new. It was a different angle before when she did Sorcerer's Storm to hit all of the whispers around them, and we see like everybody just like beating up and punching on the whispers to clear a path for Cloud, actually. And then he runs up and deals the final blow to Sephiroth, and this is a new shot here as well. This looks like it's in the same area, I would say, but it's more like earlier in the encounter when Sephiroth is like absorbing the whispers, the purpley area, unless this is like the outskirts of Midgar in a totally separate location, which very well could be the case. I do worry that this recap isn't as strong as it should be, because realistically, it didn't cover the whispers. They should have included like the segments where Aerith and even Red himself had a lot of moments in the original Final Fantasy VII Remake where they detailed the whispers and how they kept preventing them from accomplishing certain things and forced the way that the trajectory of the story had to be taken, and also detailing and notating how like Sephiroth seemingly absorbed them at the end and they may no longer be there, and their fates, they did talk about their fates are going to be different and things are going to be changed. I don't know, I feel like the whispers, as people do want them to do away with them, as much as I totally understand that, they are still very important to understanding what went down and why Final Fantasy VII Remake played out the way that it did. I don't know, that's just, is that just me? I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And this moment here, you know, Sephiroth like taunting Cloud, it's like all of this stuff is it is new, and I thought we were gonna get that today, but unfortunately we didn't. Not a huge deal. Now I'm just curious, where is that footage gonna be coming up, right? And Red, Red doing the recap, that was so fantastic. I really love that. It wasn't in 4K Square. Why are we at this point right now where you're taking footage from a fully capable 4K game? You could have gotten those cutscenes in 4K. They're available everywhere. If you didn't want to use your own footage, you could have gotten them off of YouTube. It's okay though. I still love you guys very much. Thank you for constantly feeding us. Like, we are super fed, guys. 2023, a fantastic year for gaming, and I think 2024 is going to be even better, and it's exciting, and I'm looking forward to it all with you guys. I want to hear what you guys think in regards to the new CGI footage that we got in these parts here. Where do you guys think this stuff right here is going to be appearing in the game? It's definitely going to be in the game. They wouldn't include this in the trailer, the most recent trailer, that is. If it wasn't the case, if it's maybe when you boot up the game type of thing. But then again, like I said, I feel like it would be kind of redundant because there's already a recap of some sorts already. Oh god, we got a little over 3 months left. How are we gonna make it through this? For more Final Fantasy videos, because we have another one coming up very soon, I'm gonna be uploading it later after this video is already up for you guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More FF7 stuff is on the way and you don't want to miss it. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.